Welcome back to the Roadside Rescue YouTube channel. I'm Ernest, and I'm just a minute away from this job I'm gonna go to this morning. I thought this video would be pretty interesting because my customer's car was stolen recently, and it acquired some damage when it was stolen. It still runs fine. I'm just gonna fix a few things that were damaged, but this is definitely an interesting situation. I've only ever worked on a handful of cars that were stolen before. They're always a little bit interesting. I'm almost there. We'll see what happens when we get there. All right, so I'm here. The vehicle is not unlocked, so I'm gonna get started in the front here. That light was busted out. Those are fine. And this mirror, I am gonna have to open the car to get to that, so I'll have to do that later. Golly. I was gonna fill these tires. I was gonna fill these tires up, but I'm afraid to touch them. Something's gonna happen, and I don't want to be the one that touched them last. That one's the spare. I thought these were bad. And these are way beyond bad. Even the spares just dry rotted to death. Okay, so I've got it jacked up here. I'm gonna go in underneath here, so I'm taking this dust cover off. Yeah, that'll give me enough room there. Tuck that out of the way on something. Okay, so now I should be able to. There's those bolts on the back of there. That's what holds that in. I'll get the new one and look. Oh, yeah, there. Good. I was like, as long as the connector is not broken, that's good. Yeah, so I'm gonna take half an hour, but I need the keys, and the customer ain't answering the door, so we'll see. All right, so here's the new one. I think it goes in the front like this because those two 10mm bolts hold it in the back, and that other screw, that's for aiming it. So if you can see, hopefully that light adjusts. There you go. Those two 10mm bolts right there. Okay, well there's this locking tab right here, but there's also these two screw clips. Okay, that just pops straight out. So then this should pop straight in. Alright, I've got those little studs coming through and that tab locked into place, so that's lined up. I should be able to tighten everything up now. Oh, I guess I'm done with that. I thought the camera was turned off. If the customer doesn't wake up or something, I'm gonna have to run, but I'll knock real loud a few times. That looks good. All right, I had to knock super hard. I knocked like 5 or 6 times. I got the roommate of the guy woken up. They were both sleeping, so I got the key. As you can see, I have the door open now. I know I need the door open to replace this, so I'm gonna clean out the door panel real quick. Just an empty drink can and some stuff in it. And let's look at this mirror and get it replaced. Okay, so there's gonna be like 3 screws right back here. I saw all those wires and was worried about the connectors, but the main connector is down in here, so that's gonna be safe still. There's gonna be like little screws behind these doors that we'll need to remove to get the door off, so start with that. Okay, just like I thought, behind those are 2 screws. Once I do that, I don't think there's any others. If there are, they're usually on the bottom there. But out of 90% of the vehicles, 95, those are just clips down there, not screws. Okay, those screws are out. And you gotta do this right here. All right, you gotta get your fingers under an edge somewhere and then start popping gently outwards. Above the weather stripping there. More here. Perfect. A lot of wires on this, so I'm gonna try and just gently set it out of the way. Once you get it like that, they just come straight up. And a lot of door locks have a little pin right there, but this one doesn't. Okay, so those wires should be strong enough to hold that. Now I've got to get behind this plastic here. I'll gently peel this back without ripping it. And you can see 1 screw there. The issue when you get into here is you don't want to drop your screws. They just get way harder to find. I didn't realize that glass curved all the way up like that. It's weird. Anyways, there's just a couple. 3. Right there, that's the most inward. And there's 2 others right there. Okay, and here's the other 2 right there. Hard to see this plastic wants to keep coming up. 1, 2. And this is exactly why of all spare sockets I keep on my little extra wrench, I keep a magnetic 10mm. These come in handy. It's always a 10mm, so I don't keep a whole magnetic rail with me usually, just a 10. Yeah, you just want to be gentle and slow because you can easily knock your socket off just rushing to pull it back out through that hole. Then you'll be fishing for both. Nice. Okay, we still gotta find that plug-in down there though. Okay, I wasn't sure if that socket I was looking at the whole time was this socket. Otherwise, I would have double checked before I took the mirror out. But I double checked after, and it is the right socket for that plug, so that'll do. Oh, that would be terrible if that just fell. It almost did. I was coming around to the other side. Sketchy. Okay. Okay. Now, it's not so tricky to start these if you just do it by hand. Okay. I can take my hand off. That's stressful. Yeah, that's how you can tell if somebody's been in the door before. It's impossible to make that stuff look factory when you're done. Alright, well that's it for this one. The one thing I really wanted to do was ask the customer how this damage happened when the vehicle was stolen and how he got it back. I never saw the customer though, so I wasn't able to ask. I was pretty curious about it though. How do you guys think this damage happened? Let me know in the comments down below. It honestly looks like the type of damage you get when a motorcyclist punches your mirror off, but that doesn't explain the other fog light. I told the customer they needed new tires ASAP, and all in all, this job went great. Thanks for watching. If you liked, make sure you're subscribed. Check out this video next. I'll see you there. That's a job well done.